All right, in today's video, we're going to cover some of the still short-term uncertainty in the market, but some certainty you can bet on regarding the updates and changes to the Drip to BTC platform. So stay tuned.
Chasing altcoins feels like throwing darts blindfolded. Every loss hurts and every win is fleeting. Stop the cycle. Bitcoin is the safest bet in crypto, and Drip to BTC makes it even better with high-yield wallets and discounts. Buy Bitcoin, deposit, and earn while you sleep. It's time to build wealth you can count on.
Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. So today in the Kingdom of Wonder, it is the 19th. So the FOMC meeting is still going on in the US, and there's currently still a bunch of uncertainty. US economic outlook remains uncertain. So basically, we should find out, or by the time you watch this video, we will have found out what the Fed intends to do. But most people suspect that the Fed won't be cutting rates right now, or even mention a rate cut. And the US Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, mentioned to NBC News that there are no guarantees we won't be in a recession, and that the administration is not at all worried. And this is something that I'm going to cover in another video with Jack Mallers, because he goes over this in much more detail. But basically, Trump is, or the administration as a whole, is pushing towards, if you want to call it a recession, that just sounds kind of doom and gloom, but he wants to bring reshoring back to the US. He wants to bring markets back to the US. He wants to weaken the dollar. All these things is what he wants to do. And the only way he can do it, the only avenue he controls, is by the tariffs and bringing the broader TradFi market to its knees, basically. So at some stage, do believe Powell will cut rates, but probably not by the time you see this video. So with that being said, you need some kind of hopium, because as I mentioned in other videos, Bitcoin's going to continue to chop around this area, and we could potentially still see that 70. I'm actually excited. So it's kind of interesting this time around. I am more weathered, battle hardened, familiar, and less emotional than I was last cycle. One, because I've seen it before, but two, my portfolio is not as over leveraged. So I was heavy into shitcoin, degen, YOLO, ROI dApps like the Drip and Animal Farm and all that other shit. And I just kept wanting something to happen. Whereas now I'm actually excited, because at these levels, I can continue to stack sats. So I don't have the chart up. I'll probably pull it up in another video, but I have increased my Bitcoin holdings, or my portfolio stacked against Bitcoin has gone up over 36% since the beginning of this year. And that's just mainly from dollar cost averaging. So instead of trying to let my bags, wait for somebody to pump my bags or catch a shitcoin degen YOLO token to the moon, I've just looked at this as an opportunity to continue to accumulate. So I'm actually excited. This fear and greed index for me actually finally looks and feels the way it's supposed to. So I am greedy when others are fearful. And I'm like, this is great. I hope this goes on until June, because that would be perfect for me and the things that I'm setting up. But with that, I want to show you what Mystify has done on the platform. Damn it, I got signed out. Here we are. So a new update he has added, and it will also show up in your email, that will show the 10% deposit fee for on-chain payments to your Drip to BTC wallet or high-yield BTC is now optional. So when you log in and you go into your settings, you will see this option for deposit fee settings. And there's even a video that he linked to on his channel in the email. So you'll be able to find it on Mystify. I think it might be his most recent video. It's called Bitcoin Wallet Update, Deposit Fees Now Optional, You Choose. So I'll show you what that looks like and what that means. So basically, you come in here to your settings and you'll be able to toggle this on or off. If you already have a wallet and you've been using it, the default is that it will be on, which means when you deposit, you will incur a 10% fee, which goes to the vault and pays out the dividends and all that stuff. And the rates are determined by a bunch of other factors, including that. But before, or because of that 10% deposit fee, you will gain an additional 13% in credits. And these are the things that convert over into Bitcoin. Well, now when you turn this off, you can just use this as a de facto on-chain wallet, where it makes the onboarding to other users easier if they want to test this out. So before, people may have felt a certain way about deposit fees, especially if you don't come from the DGen side. You're like, wait a minute, I get charged a fee just to put money in my wallet. That would be like taking money out of your bank and you put it in your wallet in your back pocket, and the wallet eats 10%, but you actually get credits. So in this regard, turning this off allows maybe people to dip their toe in and test this out a little easier. So if you want to just turn it off, you won't receive any additional credits, but you won't also be charged a 10% deposit fee. So that is a new feature. I think it's better to have it on because it allows you to stack sats more rapidly. And especially if you're dollar cost averaging, say putting in $100 a month or whatever into Bitcoin, then you would receive, as this shows you, that $13 in credits. Now, for those that are still unhappy with the credit conversion rate, then that benefits them, because if you're making a deposit, you don't have to worry about that 13% coming out too slowly for you. You can just deposit in here and then buy a smaller amount of Bitcoin dollar value wise than the amount you were depositing. So maybe you deposit $1,000, but you only want to buy 50 Bitcoin. Well, now that whole 1,000 will come in, and instead of you having 130 in credits, you would literally have the whole 1,000 sitting over here. And then you could say, okay, I only want to buy $5 worth of credits, or $10 or $20. So it gives you more flexibility on the wallet. So shouts out to Mystify for getting that updated. And on the homepage, you now have a better value proposition, since he's working with other marketing individuals and ways to onboard people and share the news. A lot of them may not be familiar with the high yield aspects, and that may sound too good to be true. Or as you can read in some of the comments, people are like, oh, it's a Ponzi, but you have to try to educate them and explain how the fees are generated and how it only pays out what it is able to accumulate in fees and transaction, things of that nature. So by repositioning and allowing the user to turn off that fee generation option, it can focus on the other features of the wallet, like the low fee. So if you want to ever transfer, you can look at this as the same way the centralized exchanges work. So if somebody else has a Bitcoin wallet on this platform, or even on the other ones, it's always a one Great British Pound fee, regardless of if it's $1 million in Bitcoin or if it's $10 in Bitcoin. You always pay just $1 transaction fee, and it's done in seconds, as opposed to the delays that happen on the Bitcoin blockchain. The wallet itself is still hosted on the chain, but the transfers internally happen behind the scenes. So it'll still post to the chain and you'll still be able to see that, but internally it's all done like a centralized exchange. You can send micropayments, so you can send fractions of a Bitcoin or Satoshis. Built-in features, you can earn Bitcoin, complex layer 2, so it doesn't require like Lightning integration, and it's still anonymous and easy to set up. So these are all the other marketing features that Mystify is pushing, and they are still working behind the scenes to spread the word of onboarding. And all these things, getting more people onboarded, will help with the conversion rates. So if you're one of those that are not happy with the rates, I mentioned this in my previous video, then get out there and network. Not only find end users to try out the platform, but think outside the box and look at platforms for businesses or groups of people that are looking to get out of the fiat Ponzi trap. And it's like, hey, use this for your payroll or for tips within a business or something like that. Like, there's all sorts of other use cases that could be out here. And we know that Bitcoin is not going anywhere. And remember, again, this is built on the Bitcoin blockchain, so it's completely transparent. Everything's out there. The only difference is this is custodial, just like a centralized exchange. And then putting it into your own ledger or hardware wallet is non-custodial. That's it. So That's just the updates. Let me know what you guys think. One, where you're feeling at in regards to market sentiment. Are you greedy when others are fearful, or are you actually feeling the fear right now and uncertainty that's going on with the macro side? And it's causing you to not stack sats like you should be. And what do you think about this new feature? Being able to control the amount of fees that your wallet is generating, basically turning it off and on. All right, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.